Next is digital transformation and media to grow your business. I would like to request Ms. Sindhu Biju, the program director, the head of Radio Asia 94.7, and who is also a Guinness World Record holder. Let's give a big round of applause for her. Sindhu, please. And Syed Najam, a specialist and the managing director of SEO International, who is a guru in digital marketing scenario. Najam, please. And we can give at least some class. Let's be generous in appreciating and giving them. And we have a vibrant young generation representative from Al Wafa Group, Muhammad Naji, a digital marketing expert.
Good afternoon everyone. Thank you so much Mr. Munir for the introduction. I am representing Radio Asia 94.7 FM, a Malayalam radio station based in Dubai. So I am shifting my talk into Malayalam because we are broadcasting to Malayalis. So I am shifting my talk into Malayalam. Thank you so much everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Senior Chamber International for organizing such a wonderful event. Malayali എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ആ ഒരു കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റിയുടെ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് we all know, like more than 1.4 million മലയാളീസ് ആണ് UAE യിലുള്ളത്. പക്ഷേ UAE എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഈ ഒരു കൺട്രിയുടെ ഗ്രോത്ത് ഡിഫൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതിൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ പറയും മറ്റു രാജ്യങ്ങളായിട്ട് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഫാസ്റ്റസ്റ്റ് ഗ്രോയിങ് കൺട്രീസിന്റെ ലിസ്റ്റിൽ പെടുന്ന ഒന്നാണ് UAE എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഈ ഒരു ഫാസ്റ്റസ്റ്റ് ഗ്രോയിങ് കൺട്രി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ആ ഒരു സ്റ്റേറ്റസിലേക്ക് UAE കൊണ്ടെത്തിക്കുന്നതിൽ ചെറുതും വലുതുമായ ബിസിനസ് പേഴ്സണാലിറ്റീസ്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വിഷണറി ആയിട്ടുള്ള ലീഡേഴ്സിന്റെ പ്രസൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എടുത്തു പറയുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. ഈ ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ നിന്നുകൊണ്ട് മലയാളം റേഡിയോ സ്റ്റേഷനെ കുറിച്ചാണ് ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് നിങ്ങളോട് സംസാരിക്കാനായിട്ട് പോകുന്നത്. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് മറ്റു രാജ്യങ്ങളുമായിട്ട് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ why this particular medium is more important, more influential എന്ന് നമ്മളൊന്ന് തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യണം. അതിന് ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ UAE എന്ന് പറയുന്ന രാജ്യം നൽകുന്ന ഇൻഫ്രാസ്ട്രക്ചർ ആ ഒരു ഹൈലൈറ്റ് തന്നെയാണ്. കാരണം എന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു പക്ഷേ ബെറ്റർ റോഡ്സ്, ബെറ്റർ ഡിഫൈൻഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ട്രാഫിക് സിസ്റ്റം ഉള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെയാണ് ബാക്കിയുള്ള ഡിസ്ട്രാക്ഷൻസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ലാതെ നമുക്ക് റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയത്തെ മനോഹരമായിട്ട് ഫോളോ ചെയ്യാനും അതിനോടൊപ്പം യാത്ര ചെയ്യാനും സാധിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളതാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഒബ്സർവേഷൻ എന്നുള്ളത്. എന്തായാലും റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയത്തിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഹൈലൈറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് whatever you do, ഏത് സമയത്തും wherever you are, this particular media will give you a company. അതാണ് അതിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഹൈലൈറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. നമ്മൾ മറ്റേത് മീഡിയ ആയിട്ട് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു പക്ഷേ രാവിലെ എണീക്കുന്ന ആ ഒരു മൊമെന്റ് മുതൽ കുക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത്, ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ആൻഡ് വൈഫ് രണ്ടുപേരും വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവരാണ്, അവർ രണ്ടുപേരും ഒരുമിച്ച് കുക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന കപ്പിൾ, ദെൻ ഡ്രൈവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയം, ദെൻ ഓഫീസിൽ എത്തിയതിനു ശേഷം തിരിച്ചു വന്ന് ബിസിനസ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സെയിൽസ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസുമായി റോഡിലിറങ്ങുന്ന മൂമെന്റ്, ദെൻ ഓഫീസിലെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് തിരിച്ചു വീട്ടിലെത്തുന്ന സമയം മുതൽ ഓരോ സമയത്തും നിങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കമ്പനി നൽകുന്ന ഒരു മീഡിയം ഏതാണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അത് റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയം മാത്രമാണ്. സാധാരണ രീതിയിൽ നമ്മളൊന്ന് ആലോചിച്ചത്, നിങ്ങൾ ഫാമിലിയോടൊപ്പം ഒരു ടെലിവിഷന്റെ മുന്നിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു മീഡിയത്തെ കുറിച്ചല്ല പറയുന്നത്, റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയം എങ്ങനെ ഇത്രത്തോളം ടാർഗറ്റഡായി ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻഷ്യലായി നമുക്ക് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും എന്നതിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ ആണ്. സപ്പോസ് ഒരു കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽ സ്ലോട്ട് വരുന്ന സമയത്തായിരിക്കും നമ്മുടെ ബാക്ക് എൻഡിൽ നമ്മൾ പെൻഡിങ് ആയിട്ട് വെച്ചിട്ടുള്ള വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ മുന്നോട്ട് പോവാം. പക്ഷെ അതിനൊരു എക്സെപ്ഷൻ ഞാനാണ് കേട്ടോ. കാരണം എന്നെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്. ഇത്രയും ചുരുങ്ങിയ സമയം കൊണ്ട് എങ്ങനെ ഒരു ബെറ്റർ മെസ്സേജ് ബെറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് ഓഡിയൻസിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് കറക്റ്റ് ഒബ്സർവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരാളായതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഞാൻ കമേഴ്ഷ്യലിനും പ്രാധാന്യം കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്. പക്ഷെ നോർമലി എല്ലാവരുടെയും ഡിസ്ട്രാക്ഷൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പെൻഡിങ് വർക്ക്സ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഒരു സമയം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ടെലിവിഷൻ കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽസിന്റെ സമയമാണ്. പക്ഷെ റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മളെ ഒരു തരത്തിലും ഡിസ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അനലൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ എന്താണോ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് ആ സമയത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് റേഡിയോ കേട്ടുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ റേഡിയോ കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽസ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിന് ഞാൻ മെസ്സേജസ് എന്നാണ് പറയുക, ഒരു ഡെയിലി ഒരു ലൈഫിൽ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും നോർമൽ പേഴ്സണെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം റേഡിയോ കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽസ് ഈസ് ആക്ച്വലി ട്രാൻസ്ഫറിങ് പ്രോപ്പർ മെസ്സേജസ്. നമ്മുടെ ലൈവ്ലിഹുഡിന് ആവശ്യമായ, നമ്മുടെ ഡേ ടു ഡേ അഫെയറിന് ആവശ്യമായിട്ടുള്ള പ്രോപ്പർ ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ആണ് കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽസിന്റെ രൂപത്തിൽ എത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. പിന്നെ മറ്റൊരു റേഡിയോ കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽസിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഗുണമായിട്ട്, കാരണം ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളത് ഒരുപക്ഷെ ബഡിങ് ഓൺട്രപ്രണേഴ്സ് ആയിരിക്കാം, എസ്റ്റാബ്ലിഷ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ബിസിനസ് പേഴ്സൺസ് ആയിരിക്കാം, നിങ്ങളുടെ മെസ്സേജ്, നിങ്ങളുടെ സർവീസിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള പ്രോപ്പർ മെസ്സേജ് ഏറ്റവും ഫോക്കസ്ഡ് ആയി ടാർഗറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റിയിലേക്ക്, സപ്പോസ് യു ആർ ടാർഗറ്റിംഗ് മലയാളി കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ഹിയർ ഇൻ UAE, then this Malayalam radio station can play a major part in it. So ഏറ്റവും സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള മെസ്സേജ്, ഏറ്റവും ക്രിയേറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള സമയത്തിലൂടെ, ഏറ്റവും ഷോർട്ടസ്റ്റ് സ്പാനിലൂടെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ടാർഗറ്റ് ഓഡിയൻസിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാനായിട്ട് റേഡിയോ കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽസിന് സാധിക്കും എന്നുള്ളത് 100% ഉറപ്പ് നൽകാൻ സാധിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്. ഇത് തന്നെയാണ് എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്. ഒരു പക്ഷേ പാൻഡമിക് സമയത്ത് മാത്രമാണ് റേഡിയോ ലിസണർഷിപ്പിന്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ കാര്യമായിട്ടൊരു ടിപ്പ് വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. പക്ഷെ ആ ഒരു സമയത്തും ഇന്നോവേറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പാറ്റേണിലേക്ക് റേഡിയോ പ്രസന്റേഴ്സ്, റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയം മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. കൂടുതൽ ഡിജിറ്റൽ പ്രസൻസ് ആക്കിക്കൊണ്ട്, ഒരു വിഷ്വൽ സപ്പോർട്ട് കൂടി നേടിക്കൊണ്ട് കൂടുതൽ ഡിജിറ്റൽ പ്രസൻസ് കൊണ്ടുവരാനായിട്ട് റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയത്തിലും റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന മീഡിയത്തിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രസന്റേഴ്സിന് സാധിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി ഞാൻ റെപ്രസെന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM എന്ന് പറയുന്ന റേഡിയോ സ്റ്റേഷനെയാണ്. കഴിഞ്ഞ 25 വർഷമായി UAE പ്രസൻസ് ഉള്ള ഒരു ബ്രാൻഡാണ് റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM. ഒരുപക്ഷെ മലയാളികളുടെ കുതിപ്പും കിതപ്പും കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ള, അവരോടൊപ്പം നിന്നിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ബ്രാൻഡാണ്. അതിനെയാണ് ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് റെപ്രസെന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഈ ഒരു ബ്രാൻഡിന് ആക്ച്വലി ഇന്ന് ഈ ഒരു ബിസിനസ് പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിന്റെ ഭാഗമാവാൻ, കൊളാബ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിച്ചതിൽ വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് മുനീർ വൺസ് അഗെയിൻ ഫോർ ഗിവിംഗ് us a chance to be a part of this particular event. അത് മാത്രമല്ല, നമ്മുടെ മീഡിയത്തെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ എങ്ങനെ ഇന്നോവേറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ട് തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിനെ എനിക്ക് കാണിക്കാനുള്ളത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ ടാലൻസിനെയാണ്. UAE ബോൺ ആൻഡ് ബ്രോട്ടപ്പ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടാലൻസ് അടക്കം നാടുമായി നിങ്ങളെ കണക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന യങ് ടാലന്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കുറേയധികം പ്രസന്റേഴ്സിനെയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഈ ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിലൂടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പരിചയപ്പെടുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ലൈവായിട്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സിലേക്ക്, നിങ്ങളുടെ എൻഡ് യൂസേഴ്സിലേക്ക് പ്രോപ്പറായിട്ട് കണക്റ്റഡ് ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന വിധത്തിലുള്ള ലൈവ് കോണ്ടന്റ്, ഇന്ററാക്ഷൻസ്, അപ്ഡേറ്റ്സ് എല്ലാമായി നിങ്ങളുടെ നിത്യജീവിതത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM എപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടാകും. ഒരുപക്ഷെ നിങ്ങൾ എത്രത്തോളം ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, നിങ്ങളുടെ ആ ഒരു വിഷൻ അനുസരിച്ച് കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടാർഗറ്റ് ഓഡിയൻസിലേക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ സർവീസിനെ കുറിച്ച് നിങ്ങളുടെ മെസ്സേജ് എത്തിക്കാനായിട്ട് റേഡിയോ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സ്ഥാപനത്തിന് സാധിക്കും. ഒപ്പം റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഞങ്ങളുടെ ബ്രാൻഡിലും ആ ഒരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആണ് റേഡിയോ ഏഷ്യ 94.7 FM-ന്റെ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഡയറക്ടർ എന്ന രീതിയിൽ എനിക്ക് നൽകാൻ സാധിക്കുക. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്.
Wow, that was amazing. But there will be a debate on the same subject. She was telling the radio was the prime and important thing for everyone to expose their products and commercials. Najam, I asked a straight question. Do you agree with that? You are a digital marketing guru. She says the radio is the best medium to expose and to market, to commercialize any of your services and products. Do you still believe in that?
Yeah, to some extent.
This is Said Najam, and he is the chief of SEO International, a digital marketing agency.
Hi everybody, this is Najam with you, and I've been learning and teaching digital marketing since 1999. Okay, so it's quite a long time in that area. So I will agree with her, by the way, because most of the people, to some extent I am agreeing, because most of the people while driving, while they are free, they do listen to radio, and especially when it comes to Carolite community, definitely they love to listen to your channel. But along with that, definitely there are many areas when it comes to online, like Google is there where we can advertise, and social media is quite common these days, like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, depending on the type of audience. As we said, like it's possible to segment in the when it comes to radio, you can segment the audience. The same thing is possible when you are advertising on Google. You can target people by their gender, by their age group, by their location. There are so many things. Like even now, with the incorporation of artificial intelligence, AI, you know, like you will agree with me that our phones are stalking us. Like they know what we are doing, where we are traveling to, which restaurant we normally go for lunch and dinners, and where we are staying. So there are so many opportunities available when it comes to online marketing, definitely. Like
once you're online, you lost your control.
Yes, like this is something, it's privacy is very limited, you know. So we must be careful while using some apps and stuff, like what apps we should be using. Do not rely on each and every scam available online these days, you know. Sometimes we lost our, sometimes we find some investment opportunities and we feel like, here let's invest some $250 to make $10,000 against that. So that's not possible. So we must be aware about those kind of things. Anyways, like based on your question, I will continue my talk. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Najam. And we have Naji here, the young and vibrant, dynamic person. The question to you, as a business person over here, most of them are SME segment. How the digital transformation, how can they transform their business through digital arena to for the grow their business?
Hi everyone, my name is Mohammed Naji. I'm a digital marketing specialist at Alpha. So my specialty is digital marketing, but the topic here is digital transformation. So as a small business, one of the most important things in digital marketing and in everything else is creating a presence online. So that would be your home base, your website. Because if you go to any social media, if you go to any other platform, you'll be facing direct competition. But creating a proper, strong website, it could be an e-commerce website if you're a trader, it could be just a portfolio for your own website. But the start would be to create a strong website, and then based on that, create profiles on the relevant platforms. If you are a business setup or an accounting firm, I would suggest going for LinkedIn, going for Facebook, because in these the targeting and the filtering options are very strong. If you want to target decision makers of particular brands, particular sectors, you can definitely go for that. So I would say go phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. The initial one is setting up a website, making sure it's interactive, it's user friendly, and it provides good content. Because no one wants to come on a website, it takes too much time to load, they're just going to leave. So instead of spending money directly on ads first, create a good home base, good website, good app, move on to social media, create your presence there, then move on to Google, you can start running ads there as well. So
that makes sense, right? That makes sense? Okay. Cool. Najam, how the industry, the businessman can really work towards the social media arena to promote themselves? Is it a social branding and personal branding coming so close nowadays?
So actually, first of all, we must understand what kind of audience we are targeting to or we are approaching to. So if you are selling some products that you feel like you are into B2C kind of business, you are running an online store selling some fashion products, then definitely you have to consider these days, because we are talking about digital transformation. So we have to focus on the latest platforms available. And you might have noticed that in UAE, especially the Arab world, people are not using Facebook. But in I think Arab community, Facebook is still in, you know. But people are more towards Instagram and TikTok kind of platforms. So we should leverage those kind of platforms as well. But it also depends if you are into a B2B, like as we have discussed, many businesses into accounting and business setup. So I think the LinkedIn can be a good platform for them to approach the companies, and we can target people based on their positions, based on the company types, based on the business types they are working in. So I think LinkedIn will be more suitable, and LinkedIn also depends like how, if you are promoting your company like as a company page, or you are promoting yourself personally, you know. So personal branding is important, as well as while you are promoting your own business, because people see your face first, and it's not B2B or B2C, I think it's P2P, people to people, right? So that is something you should consider. And LinkedIn is not just publishing your profile over there, it's about participating in the conversation, relevant conversation that is taking place, posting some insightful information. It's not necessary that you always talk about your products and your services. Sometimes you're talking about industry trends, about what's going on in the industry. For example, I'm sure that some of you people are aware about SEO, search engine optimization, right? So some people are still using some obsolete practices that do not work anymore. So that is something you have to understand, you have to learn, and in order to adopt this digital transformation, you should learn the new trends as well, and and your people should be trained enough in order to understand what's going on in the industry these days. You know, because AI is changing a lot of things in terms of content creation. Initially, let's say if you have to make an about us page of your company, like probably if you hire somebody from a company locally here, and if you are hiring somebody from Upwork, probably they can take 2 to 3 days to make just a small about us page. But you know your business, with the help of some tools like Jasper, like ChatGPT these days, you can make your own profile within minutes, you know, like, and you will not have to, and because you know your company and your business better, it's better that your people should be trained enough and they should be adopting these new technologies and they are helping your company to grow.
Thank you very much. And Sindhuji, do you still stand on your statement that the radio is the best medium for advertising? And many radios are coming online and digitalizing into a way that they feel digital transformation is also important for a medium like.
Of course, because I clearly mentioned that I'm not neglecting the other modes of advertisement. Of course, if you think about advertising a particular product under your company, you have to think about n number of options available in the market. Billboards, digital platforms, and also on the radio. But as far as radio advertisements are concerned, it gives more credibility. Because nowadays, if you look into the digital marketing platforms, normal person cannot identify which is the credible one and which is the scam related links. So I think the very popular digital platforms are also comes under the scams created by the fraudsters. So in that particular case, the the radio advertisements gives more credibility to that particular advertisements. That's what I mentioned.
That is very true. Conventional media and the new media is totally different.
Of course, and radio is also doing a lot of change, and they are also adopting a lot of changes in their broadcasting pattern, and they are giving each and every customer an integrated platform for advertisement as well, like on-air advertisements and also digital platforms also they are providing.
Yes.
So it's an integrated platform now.
The credibility is more when you use the conventional media like radio, newspaper and television, because they always filter the personality and perspective whenever you are approaching them. And getting, for example, for me, when you have a kind of a radio show that gives immense response than when you have your TikTok or any Instagram.
And another important factor is instant response system, I should say, because no other media can provide instant response system. If I utter a single wrong information on air, then instantly I will get feedback. So that instant response system is engaging each and every listener with the radio media.
Over to Naji.
I think the question itself is a bit flawed in the sense that there is no best media. I would say that taking a hybrid approach is the best option because obviously when it comes to digital marketing itself, there is SEO, there is Google Ads, there is social media ads. Doesn't mean that one will work for sure for you. Even if you're a business setup, you might take the advice, go to LinkedIn, you might not see much results. Doesn't mean you should stay and spend more money there. You can take a hybrid approach by mixing up with radio, with print media, taking billboards. What we need to just make sure is that we're present where people want us. People don't want to be marketed to anyone. They don't want cold calls, they don't want emails. What they want is helpful content. What they want is solutions. As long as we're in the right place to provide it to them, in the right medium, we get the best results.
So now we have to use the hybrid mode of this thing. Yeah. All right. Any questions on digital marketing or media or marketing, please?
Beautiful discussion with new media and conventional media, basically pioneers of media radio. Really appreciate Naji for the thought for putting in the hybrid marketing strategies and be present where you want to be good. My question is very simple here. When we look into digital marketing, there is always a route where the marketer can understand this lead is generated from this platform and it is in this particular place of the lead to sales conversion funnel. In digital marketing, that is quite clear. My question is to Ms. Sindhu for the clarity on this. If I am looking into analyzing the conversion rates of the radio advertisement, I understand it is a beautiful platform for brand awareness, but from lead to sale conversions, we should have the data of people who have listened to our advertisement. So is there any method I can advertise over radio and I can get the data of people who are listening to it and then work on that particular leads? I hope my question is clear.
It's like, is there any monitoring system or a tracking system on radio, and leads coming in can be trackable or traceable?
Definitely yes.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, in radio, like if you are putting an advertisement, for example, we cannot give you an exact data just like a digital advertisement. That's it. Because that's why it's called traditional media. We don't have a proper data can be collected from a digital advertisements. But of course, if you give a particular point of contact in that particular advertisement, of course, you will be getting instant calls. And mostly in radio, the advertisements are not meant for return of investment. It means the brand building and the recording factor is the main focus we are focusing on radio commercials. And there is a strong connection between the radio station, the radio presenters and the customers. So usually the customers, the end users will feel like they are talking to your ears. So they are giving a credible message or credible information to their lovely listeners. That way we can develop the credibility of that particular brand. Rather, you can develop a strong relationship between the brand and the end users. So we are focusing on that. At the same time, radio listeners can also give a proper platform to create what is proper awareness with a detailed description or detailed narration of that particular brand. So now radio is utilizing all the platforms all together, like digital and at the same time the traditional on-air radio sports as well.
It's clear, right? Thank you. Another question, yeah.
This is Nishant. I'm technology startup from Abu Dhabi. Actually, I want to know what is the best possible marketing strategies for technology innovation solutions for this local marketing. Minimum budget, as a startup, we don't have a big budget, so I'm looking for advice.
So the question is that how to get the best results on a limited budget.
Nishant is a startup entrepreneur, you can say. He is a full stack software developer, and he just recently started his company in Abu Dhabi. He wants to know how can he grow his business exponentially and strategically without having much investment through digital marketing. Right? Right, Nishant?
Yeah? Okay, alright. So the best way without spending much of your budget, I would say, is SEO. It's not something you would see immediate result in. SEO means search engine optimization. This is where you naturally, organically rank your website. Whenever you go to Google, say someone types in full stack developer Abu Dhabi, the first 4 results will be done by ads. And since you're not willing to pay the money for that, or you don't have the budget, then comes the next result, the next set of results. This is what's applicable to you. These are organic. These are basically Google ranks these based on the content and your website itself. So you can have either you can partner with a digital marketing agency, or you can have a digital marketing in-house to create good content and to optimize your website so it reaches higher and higher through that. So whenever someone searches, they'll be able to find your business right on top.
It's clear? Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Alright.
I think I will add something here. Like, it's better that you must be using some insights product like Google Analytics, for example, because at the end of the day, you need to know whatever the efforts you are putting on LinkedIn, on SEO, on Google Ads, on any other platform, from where the leads are coming from where the calls are coming from. That's very important. So at the end of the day, you will be able to know, like, if the LinkedIn is working better for you in order to get leads and customers, then you should direct your investment and your effort towards that particular platform at the end of the day. That's very important.
Clear.
Can I?
Please.
Yeah. Our topic is digital transformation, and in connection with that, I would like to make a statement as well as a question to the radio distribution members of the faculty. You know, we cannot survive in this time with yesterday's strategy. At every moment, we have to have new strategies and technologies. November 30th, 2022 onwards, the ChatGPT, a major website, a major artificial intelligence, they have in fact made the Google irrelevant, and that is ChatGPT. But the Google has made their own initiatives and efforts to overcome that challenge. They started with the concept of BART technology as well as artificial intelligence test methodologies and all. My point is, the methodologies and the system has changed, and if I want to start a business in Dubai, what are the methods of application to the municipality of Dubai? The ChatGPT is able to provide you, and that is the latest artificial intelligence strategies that we follow. So my point, when we discuss a topic of digital transformation, the people in the business area should have more insight into the latest digital information. I would like to add on to the Google's Bing search, where the ChatGPT is also added. At the same time, China, to cross over this challenge, they have come forward with ERA9, and we have a Canva methodology also. Because why I am telling this is because the people here, they're all connected to business, and for their improvement and enhancement of their business, the knowledge of the latest digital information is important. So in this connection, I wish to hear from these distinguished members of the family of the latest strategies, how we cope up with these challenges, or how we can utilize these areas of opportunities in this great digital transformation happening throughout the world.
Alright, I think the question that I've got is like how we can leverage this AI kind of tools, right? Along with the people involved. Okay, I think AI tools are definitely helping people out in order to fasten the process. The things that we used to do in 3 days with the help of the products like ChatGPT and Jasper, or some products like Canva has some artificial intelligence, art integration involvement. So with the help of that, we can definitely make good content faster. But still, we need a human interaction, human expertise, and human involvement. Then we can, by utilizing both of these things, we will be in a better position to understand or make a proper representation. Means the person who has some experience in that particular area, and they are learning about those tools, and then they are leveraging it in their business, in their activities. Then you can have a better impact. Means a person who has no clue about your industry and he is making the content using ChatGPT or BART or any Jasper kind of tools, he cannot come up with the thoughts that you have gained in the last 30 years experience. So means what I believe that as a human, as an expert in our industry, we should be adopting these technologies, we should be leveraging these technologies, but we should not rely on those tools just to make the content for us, or make the things for us. I think our human interaction, our experience will empower AI. It's not something we can just solely rely on AI. So it's better that with our experience, we use and leverage those tools, and then come up with a better output. And this will help you to grow your business, I believe so.
Actually, it's almost like robotic surgery, I should say. I mean, now robotic surgery is very common, no? Knee replacement and lobectomy and whatever it is. But there should be a very intelligent and smart surgeon should be sitting behind that robot. So if a sharp, intelligent surgeon is behind that robot, of course we can assure a better surgery, a better recovery, and accurate improvement in a patient's illness.
You made a very interesting point. AI is a supplementary tool. Fortunately or unfortunately, it's not smart enough to replace humans as a whole. As of now, they're to help us. So let's say content writing. To create an article, previously we'd have to go through competitive websites, to go through a competition, to go through different articles, magazines, to compile and get an idea. But through ChatGPT and through other AI tools, you can create a content and you can submit to them, and they will create the best form of that content to give you the best results. So as of now, regardless of what business, regardless of what service you're using, you can use AI as your best tool, as the best weapon in your arsenal to go ahead and get the best results.
Yeah, but a statement, ChatGPT is not a replacement for Google at all. all, because that's the reason. When OpenAI has started ChatGPT, Google came up with Bard, and Google will go to dominate. See, in a couple of months, they had millions of downloads and they have progressed in such a way tremendously. Still, Google stands out in the result-oriented mechanism. The true result-oriented mechanism. Though you have multiple options on Google, but still, if you ask 100 of businessmen, or even the common man, what they are really depending on, the right answer always would be Google. That is what we need. See, we always sell a product or service according to the customer needs. So, ChatGPT is not going to be a threat. It should be a temporary challenge, definitely. And AI is also going to be something very innovative. And even I had my own experience. When we had implemented chatbots on the websites, we had thousands of clients. When we approached them, chatbot, the chatbot is something like when you have a website, you implement the chatbot, and at the other end, whenever someone communicates with you, the chatbot answers your questions according to the queries. But at the end of the day, the customer says, no, I want to answer myself, or my people to answer the queries what is coming up. And chatbot, I am not very interested. So, out of 100 websites, if you look into the most progressive country, only less than 10% are chatbot oriented. All 90% are still using the other way around to generate the leads to grow their businesses. So, AI is, as they said, rightly, it's a complementing tool for your efforts to grow in digital. I think in the next session, Mr. Shobit would be the right person to talk much more about all those technological implementation in the industry. Yeah, any more questions, please?
Hi. My name is Salim. I was just reading the topic, digital transformation. That's the first topic written on the board, and we're talking about digital advertisements on digital media. Before even growing the business, according to my experience, we have to actually make a digital transformation of our business from the conventional method to digital presence. And what I've seen is that's missing in most of the conventional business in UAE. So I would like to know the judge's opinion, the panel opinion, before even investing into the digital marketing space. What's your opinion about investing into digital transformation of your business?
Good question.
Thank you.
That's a very good question. So digital transformation means making your move onto the virtual world. So like I said, there's a lot of ways that you can use technology to improve your business as a whole, from your internal development, using new software, using new tools, using new products to better your efficiency. From there would be the outreach to the customers. That's where I said the website, the app, and all of those come in handy. There's also CRM tools that you can use to make sure that all the customers are being handled well, all the information and data is being handled well. There's audit tools. There's all of these that help you make the progression from the real world to the virtual world. And then comes, as you said, digital marketing. So, as you said, before you make a move and you pay to go on to digital marketing, the first step is to make sure that every digital process in your company or in your production is backed and is up to date with the latest technology.
Yeah. So, yeah. See, what they say actually, digital transformation means not doing digital marketing. Digital transformation, your operations, your day-to-day activities, your accounting, your finance, your everything, even marketing, everything has to be streamlined using technology. That should be digitally transformed. For example, if you want to use your sales navigation or sales monetization or monitoring, you have to use a CRM effectively. All those tools are to be used in your business, where we are always reluctant to get into that. The best investment in your business would be investing in technology. That is very, very important. If you don't invest in your technology, as Bill Gates once said long back, there will be only two kinds of people in the world. One is doing business online and one is doing nothing. So this is the time that if you are not doing business online, you are doing nothing. This is the funda. Yeah, please. The question.
Hi, my name is Neeraj. Actually, I am a beneficiary of having a digital platform. For the last 2 years, I did research of traffic from Google or SEOs, and I have 3 websites, 5 different products. So I just wanted to use digital marketing for the growth that it has given to me. So my question is for the digital marketing experts. Since I'm active in Google, Google Ads, SEOs of course, I find LinkedIn as a really expensive tool. I really want to ask you that you go for LinkedIn for products and promotion, not for personal. I want to promote my products through LinkedIn. I just want to know what exactly what I do.
Yeah, he is asking, he is already having experience in digital marketing, and he is bombarded with many other things. Like, the question is, would it be good enough to spend money, though it is expensive, on LinkedIn to market his products and services, right?
So, like I was saying, there's a lot of different social medias, and each of those social media platforms has its own purpose. So, the general rule of thumb in digital marketing is the more niche your targeting is, the more expensive it's going to be. LinkedIn is a very professional platform to use, which is why you find it a bit more expensive than, let's say, Facebook or Instagram. So that's where you're facing difficulty. And as for product promotion, I would say it depends on who you're targeting. Obviously, the first step you need to categorize is who you're targeting.
It's an industrial product.
It's an
Industrial product.
Industrial products.
Yeah, then obviously LinkedIn is a very big market for you, but then you have to make sure that all the targeting filters is right. You're getting the best return on your investment. It's very easy to get lost because it's advertisement in social media is a pay to win kind of situation. The more you pay, the more returns you get. So it's best to make sure that you're tracking everything, that you're getting the reporting based on how much you're spending per lead, how much you're spending per click, how many impressions you're getting. There's also other different platforms you can use like Google Ads. There's something called as search ads. So this is based on the keyword that you're providing. So let's say, can you give me an example of a product?
One example of your product. You're getting very detailed.
Yeah,
I don't think is
simply like safety signs and road signs. You can see the kilometer signs on the road. Signboards, safety signs.
I think Naji, you can take him offline because many more others are here, so we have to satisfy others as well. Okay, I think you can get in touch with them, outside the grid. I'm sorry to interrupt you. There are many more people to ask common questions, which will be much more interesting. Am I right, sir? Am I right? Yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah. Next question. Any more questions on digital marketing or transformation? Najam, you have something to say on that.
Okay, so for LinkedIn, what I believe, besides advertising, I think it's better that you yourself represent your company and then try to filter out the right industries, right companies, and then even right LinkedIn groups as well. If some conversation is happening around that and some people are looking for some questions or concerns or challenges, I think it's better that you contribute your opinion over there, your expert comment over there, or let's say you try to connect with some people who are actually, initially don't just connect and send a spammy message, It's better that you follow some people first, the one that you feel like your most proper target audience is there. And then let's see what kind of posts they are posting, and if you can leave some thoughtful comments over there. In this way, the people will start noticing you as a thought leader in your industry, in your areas of expertise. And then, people sometimes, it's not about pushing, it's about pulling people in. Sometimes people are attracted to your profile because the information that you're sharing, the comments, your thoughtful comments you're leaving on the relevant publications, relevant posts on LinkedIn. So these kind of activities will also help you grow in LinkedIn as well.
Alright. Sindhuji, something to say?
I'm not neglecting the digital platforms. So for a normal person like me, if I want to get some information about a particular brand, I used to search in Google. So search engine
I have a question for you.
really helps. You can't listen from 6 a.m. in the the morning till 9 p.m. to get an information on a particular subject, right? So everything plays a major part in marketing your service or your product. That's what I believe. So I will try to find out, because I cannot assure, this particular medium provides 110% or 100% assurance in getting your targets. There is no such solutions available in this market, right? So intelligently, you should find out what's your target and where I should invest and where I should put my hard-earned money to get my target, to reach my goals. That's it.
Yeah, and the best platform, what I believe, is always Google, because the inbound marketing is much brighter than the disruptive marketing. So whenever someone comes through Google, that means he's knocking at your door asking for something. That means he is in need of your service. That's the reason Google is the best decisive platform for your business to grow. And everything else comes second. So advertise yourself in Google. Learn yourself how to advertise in Google. You can go to upspot.com. You can go to Google certification by yourself. There are so many people who can do things by themselves. At least what I suggest, depending on the digital marketing companies, it's always good for a certain period of time. But over a period of time, after 3 months, 6 months down the line, it is not advisable to stick on to a company to have your marketing take it to the next level. Because you need an in-house digital marketer to take your business to the next level. Because that is the investment you have to do. And Najam is a person who is a trainer by himself, who trained, I think, thousands of digital marketers. Even I learned many things from Najam.
Thank you so much. Yes. I would like to add one more thing here. I think helping people is the new marketing. It's not about pushing your products in front of the target audience, but understanding what they need, what kind of questions they have about your business. For example, in the previous session, we were talking about setting up a business, and people have hundreds of questions when you're thinking about starting a business. So put yourself in the customer's shoes and understand what kind of questions they have, make the answers, and then share it across your social media platforms, on LinkedIn, on your blog, on your website. And I'm going to share one tool with you that can help you to understand what kind of questions your target customers are looking for. There's a website called answerthepublic.com. Just put your business setup Dubai over there, and you will find more than 300 questions that are being searched around that topic.
What is that?
Answerthepublic.com.
Answer
the public. Yes. And you will see amazing ideas for creating the content. Just start making the content and share it on your website, on your social media platform, in your stories, on LinkedIn, on TikTok, or wherever. And you will feel just choose a niche, just choose a topic, the topic that you're aware of, and then start making the content around that topic. And you will see you will become a thought leader in your industry within 1 year of time. But you have to have the expertise and knowledge in that area, and you are ready to help people out there. Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, that is a gift from Najam. Always he gives, he makes sure that a gift is given to anyone who comes across. Answerthepublic.com. You can note it down. That site will give you immense answers for your queries.
The questions that you start,
what is related to your content?
Just put a topic, and you will see hundreds of questions. And you just need to start answering them in your own channel, on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, on your own website, and that will happen.
Alright, any more things you want to share with the audience?
Nothing much to share. This is just like a statistic that I found interesting. So there's, as of December 2020, there's reported 10.4 million people in UAE. The population of UAE is 10.4 million. Out of that, 9.94 million of them are active internet users, just in the UAE. So the potential of digital marketing is endless. So the future of your business starts today. So just make sure you're online, you're digital, your website is set up, and you'll have the questions answered.
Thank you very much. It was very interesting topic, and coming up with another interesting one. We would like to request General Legal Counsel Senior Professor Varghese Vaidyan to come over to the stage to give an amendments for the business. Thank you very much. It was really interesting, Sindhuji, Najam, and Naji. Mr. Najam. Yeah, please. And the new generation, Nazi, Muhammad Nazi. Thank you very much, sir.